The transfer market never fails to deliver chaos. This week's stories are explosive enough to make fans question what's real and what's pure gossip. PSG have gone all in with a €45 million bid for Marcus Rashford. Neymar is being accused of walking away from football altogether. Manchester United and Chelsea are preparing for a battle over Juventus striker Dušan Vlahović. Ibrahima Konaté is caught in a tug-of-war between Liverpool and Real Madrid. And Barcelona are already eyeing Robert Lewandowski's successor. Each headline feels like the start of a blockbuster saga, and every twist has the potential to reshape the future of European football. Let's start with Neymar, because his name always carries weight. According to journalist Rodolfo Gomes, Neymar has effectively finished his career. Not because of age, but because of yet another devastating injury combined with what Gomes calls a reckless lifestyle. He's accused the Brazilian forward of living like a celebrity instead of an athlete. Whiskey, energy drinks, endless nights of poker, gaming, and shisha, going to bed at dawn. The comparison to Cristiano Ronaldo is brutal. At 39, Ronaldo is still grinding every day, still scoring goals, still obsessed with football. Neymar, in contrast, is painted as a player who lost his passion long ago. It's a damning picture. But Neymar's camp is furious. His management company, NR Sports, has called the story frivolous, libelous, and untrue, promising legal action against Gomes. The problem: Gomes refuses to back down. He doubled down, insisting his information is accurate, and said he'll see Neymar's team in court. Now Neymar faces a dangerous choice: fight this in court and risk his private life being exposed, or let it slide and accept the damage to his reputation. Either way, the image of Neymar as a superstar more focused on parties than football is spreading fast. Is this the end of Neymar the footballer? Or just another storm that will pass like so many before? Meanwhile, in England and Italy, another striker is at the center of a different kind of storm. Juventus are preparing to sell Dušan Vlahović this January. The Serbian forward has been inconsistent since moving to Turin. Some games, he looks unstoppable. Other weeks, he's sitting on the bench, unable to click with the system. But at 25, he's still in his prime, still scoring important goals, and clubs across Europe know a change of scenery could reignite his career. Chelsea, with their eternal striker crisis, are desperate for help. Nicholas Jackson is out on loan, Delap is injured, and the team is crying out for experience up front. Vlahović would give them presence, finishing, and options. Manchester United, too, are circling. Benjamin Zacco has yet to score since his summer arrival, and United needs someone who can deliver immediately. Juventus know this. They've tried to sell Vlahović before. Now, with his contract running down and demand for strikers high, they see January as the perfect moment to cash in. For them, it's simple business. Sell while his form is good, avoid losing him for free next summer. Expect a full-scale battle between Chelsea and United for his signature. And this time, Juventus will finally get their payday. But the story that really has fans talking right now is Marcus Rashford. The England international, long criticized at Manchester United for stagnating, rediscovered his spark after moving to Barcelona on loan. Under Hansi Flick, Rashford has been reborn. He looks sharper, more confident, more dangerous. Barcelona, impressed by his resurgence, have a €30 million purchase option included in his loan deal. For them, to steal an established Premier League forward for less than half the going rate. Enter PSG. The French giants, according to Fitchages, have made Rashford their top target for the next window. And unlike Barcelona, they're ready to pay big, €45 million. From Manchester United's perspective, it's an easy decision. Why take €30 million when PSG are dangling €45 million? Barcelona hold the option, but United control the final word. Money always talks. This puts Rashford himself in a strange spot. He's fallen in love with Barcelona. He's thriving under Flick. He wants to stay in Spain. But PSG offers more money, more star teammates, and United may simply prefer the bigger fee. Once again, a player's future may be decided less by his desires and more by the chessboard of football business. Barcelona must act quickly. If they wait until summer to make their choice, PSG could swoop in early, settle things with United, and leave the Catalans empty-handed. Right now, Barca have the inside track. But the lure of PSG's financial power could flip the story overnight. And speaking of players being pulled in different directions, Ibrahima Konaté is becoming a huge headache for Liverpool. His contract runs until 2026, but negotiations for an extension have completely stalled. Talks started last autumn, but then fell apart, and nearly a year later, nothing has changed. Now, Real Madrid are circling. This is classic Madrid. They love targeting players with contracts running down. They signed Alaba that way. They signed Rudiger that way. Konaté fits the profile. Young, talented, proven at the top level, and available for free in 2 years. Madrid aren't making moves yet. They'll wait until January before talking to his camp, but they already have the connections, and they're ready to pounce. The debate inside Madrid is whether Konaté is worth the gamble. He's brilliant when fit, but his injury record raises doubts. Some at the club believe he's the perfect replacement for Alaba, who's nearing the end. Others argue Madrid should be cautious, given his fitness issues. Liverpool, meanwhile, are desperate to keep him. They've tried multiple times to restart negotiations, but Konaté's camp knows they hold all the cards. With Madrid waiting in the wings, they have enormous leverage. Unless Liverpool move quickly, this could turn into the next contract saga that ends, the star walking out the door for nothing. And then there's Barcelona again. Because when are they not involved in transfer drama? Reports suggest this will be Robert Lewandowski's final season at the Camp Nou. And the club is already planning for life without him. Their number one target, Borussia Dortmund striker Serhou Guirassy. Guirassy's numbers are incredible. 43 goals in his last 56 games, including 4-4 to start this season. At 29, he's at his peak, and Dortmund know he's a wanted man. His contract runs until 2028, but crucially, it includes a buyout clause between €60 and €75 million that can be triggered by select clubs. Barcelona are on that list. And Hansi Flick is personally pushing for the deal. It's the perfect setup. A striker in form, buyout clause available, and a manager desperate to bring him in. The problem is money. Barcelona's finances remain fragile, and even €60 million is a massive commitment. Joan Laporta reportedly isn't convinced either. The president wants a bigger name, someone flashier to make headlines. Guirassy is efficient, but is he glamorous enough for Barcelona? That's the debate inside the club. From Guirassy's perspective, the timing is perfect. At 29, this is his last chance for a blockbuster move. Barcelona offers a big stage, a coach who wants him, and a role waiting to be filled. But PSG or Chelsea could easily outbid Barcelona, and once again, the Catalans' financial weakness could cost them. So here we are, Neymar fighting accusations of a career in ruins. Rashford caught between Barca and PSG, Vlahović heading for a Premier League bidding war. Konaté slipping from Liverpool's hands, and Barcelona already hunting Lewandowski's heir. Each story is dramatic enough on its own, but together, they paint a picture of a transfer market on the verge of exploding. And as always, the question lingers. Which of these sagas will actually happen, and which will dissolve into rumor and speculation? Neymar may never retire officially, but his lifestyle is catching up with him. Rashford may dream of Barcelona, but PSG's money could change everything. Vlahović may want stability, but United and Chelsea will battle until the last minute. Konaté may love Liverpool, but Madrid's white shirt has a pull few can resist. And Barcelona? They may want Guirassy, but as always, money will decide their fate.